talking,
Yes,
then let
ma'am.
me
Rainy. What's up, Rainy?
What's
Hold
up,
on, hold
chat?
on.
Um, am I going?
I can't hear you if you're talking.
Oh, am I echoing? Can you,
Are you echoing?
yeah, am I?
I can't hear echo. You good? Uh,
Okay. Yeah, no, so yeah, I was listening in. I'm in the bushes tonight. I got the phone sitting here and I'm doing stuff around the house and I heard Regina and Ears get up on the panel and I just wanted to point something out. First of all, um I saw somebody in the chat say that that was a play. And I wanted to just point out the fact that she straight got the fuck up on this panel and tried to get the people that support you to turn against you, asking you why didn't you come to the Wabbit trial on the second day, and all those people that supported you, you let them down. They was rooting for you and supported you, and don't and the people that were supporting you, they got the worst end of the deal. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, who gives a fuck about? Ain't nobody get the work the short end of shit or the worst end of shit because everybody rocking where the fuck they want to rock at. You know what I mean?
exactly.
She planting shit trying to make it seem like you are fake. She trying to paint you out to be a fake, trying to paint you out to be like a phony, like you let your people down. Oh, you didn't come to the trial and all the people that was supporting you and backing you, you let them down. Why didn't you come to the trial? And I'm just thinking to myself, like, first of all the fuck she wanted, all what here's the thing, they are rotten. They are rotten to the motherfucking core. And I hope that they're still listening. And I did want to stay out of this, but I just want to say, since I know they hit this link, that they to the motherfucking core. Ain't shit legit about them. The whole motherfucking everything when they hit that goddamn link was to spread rotten, polluted ass bullshit. She's a fucking fake. She's a phony. She's rotten. She's not to be trusted. Fuck her, bitch. You get no apology. You ain't no motherfucking queen. Suck ass. Go to hell. Fuck you, you lying ass. No PTSD having ass bitch. And I hope you hear me. Fuck you. You ain't shit to me. You'll never be shit to me, bitch. You or that motherfucking raggedy trout mouth ass, retarded looking ass nigga with the motherfucking alligators spikes and shit coming out of his goddamn head. They ain't shit. They rotten. And I'm listening to them and I'm getting pissed off and heated because I'm like, how the fuck y'all gonna come up here and act like y'all just, yeah, because all I wanted to do was just sounding like he got fucking mucus and shit all in his goddamn throat all the time. Man, fuck y'all. Fuck them. And I'm saying, if didn't nobody else want to say it, I'm saying, y'all
He's starting to break up, Rainy.
peace, acting like, oh, oh, we just wanna, we just want shit.
Rainy, hold on. You
You
breaking up. You
coming up
breaking
on
up. Hold up. You breaking up, Rainy. I want to hear you clearly.
you,
Hold on. You still
that's
breaking
just
up,
real.
man.
I'm sorry.
Okay. I can hear you now. Go ahead. I couldn't hear you clearly.
I'm, when I hear her, all I hear is a motherfucker that ain't no good. Regina is a rotten. You rotten as fuck, lady. You got up on this panel. Yes, and hey, please
Damn,
don't
Rainy.
fuck triggering you. Hit a motherfucking link.
Rainy, you might want to move a little bit from where you at or something because I was hearing you clearly, but people trying to hear you,
We
man, and you breaking up.
we we have we having a storm where I am, so it could just be the weather.
Well, you sound better now. Hello, can you hear me?
So all that's all I wanted to say.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all
We
I
didn't
wanted
hear
to
you. You
say
might
is
have to
that
say some of that
is
back. You might
that
have to say some of that over. You might have to say some of that over. I don't think we heard all that, man.
well all I want to say now is that they're rotten and all of that shit that they got up on this panel and said it was fake, it was phony. And when I heard her say, "Well, why didn't you come to the trial the second day, sis? You had people rooting for you and taking up for you, and the people that took up for you, they got the the worst end of the thing. She trying to get your people. She trying to get the people that support you to turn against.
Rainy, what happened to you, man?
They have those
Oh,
old ass
there you go.
1955 ass tactics that they can keep that bullshit. Every motherfucking time they come around, especially they come in twos, and every time they come in twos, they come in with bullshit, and they come in with a motherfucking play. Wasn't nothing sincere about none of that. None of it.
Listen, yeah, listen.
Fuck them.
Everything, everything is on full display for everybody to see, for everybody to take a look at, man. That's all. That's all. That's all I can say. Listen, I ain't saying nothing right now. You remember when the trial came and you asked me what
They
my
didn't even
opinion
they
was and all
yeah,
that? We
yeah.
right there
But I'm
again.
just
We
saying,
right.
like they don't even the people supporting you. They don't even deserve. They wasn't even worthy of a motherfucking conversation from you. With that weak ass shit that they came up on the motherfucking panel with, all of a sudden after they caused all this havoc, now they want to have a conversation. Now they want to give an explanation. Now they want to, bitch, you don't get to ask questions. Fuck you. Take your motherfucking questions and stick them up your ass, bitch. You don't get to ask questions. Take your raggedy motherfucking ass and go over there on KB platform and ask your questions over there. Like the fuck you been doing. How you gonna come over here and fuck up some shit talking about, oh, and I got one more question. I would have told her, stick that motherfucking question up your ass, you lying ass PTSD having ass bitch. Fuck you. That's the way I feel about it. So even though I wasn't in the chat and even though I wasn't on the panel, I'm like, you know what? No, fuck that, because that shit was all answer questions. I don't come where there's no chaos at. No, but she been calling all the motherfucking chaos for the last month.
Get it off your chest, Rainy.
I'm upset.
Who you talking to? Oh,
Oh, listen. I expect it gotta be some people upset. If you're not upset, then you're not paying attention. Like you got it. Like come on. I'm the host, so I'm gonna keep it cool, man. It's all good. Like, but
So
y'all gotta
just
just pay attention, man.
I just want to know this: was you paying attention to what? Was you buying that shit,
Who
or
me?
you just need to get that off your chest? Yes.
Listen, man. I just had a conversation, and that's it. Right now, I'm not really open to answering questions, but I'm open to listening to anything anybody has to say.
Well,
I,
that's all I want
I
to say.
there was a
What's
reason.
going on, Eve?
I
Yo,
understand
Rainy.
there was a reason you did what you did, but I was gonna give that bitch that work. I promise you that.
Oh, I
I was
know.
gonna
But
give it to her in that regular shark teeth looking bitch. They'll do nothing but lie. And all they was doing is recording for contents tomorrow, cause the bitch don't have none.
there wasn't no content for them to get from this.
But they're
Actually,
gonna make some.
they gonna have to, bro. They gonna
They're
have to
gonna
really search for some content out of that, because there wasn't nothing they could use for me. But
that he sit there want like, oh no, y'all don't want Kumbaya now. Y'all wasn't worried about get shit in order the first time. But sis, why you didn't come up the next day? Cause trials don't work like that, bitch. You supposed to be up there the same day. That stupid shit. I could slap the fuck out that bitch. I'm sorry. I don't like that whole YouTube on YouTube or off YouTube. I slap the fuck out of her. I don't like none of them bitches over there. I don't want to talk to Eve. Bitch, I know the fuck you don't want to talk to Eve.
Rainy, what's going on, Rainy? What happened? Something triggered you? You triggered, Rainy? You got triggered?
Don't play with me. Don't do me like that. Don't
Oh
do me
man.
like that. No, actually, I lost. I had a bad storm in my area, so I've been not having the greatest signal, and I had to drop off and all that. So I hopped back on because I did want to make a point, but I didn't want to take away from whatever you're currently talking about.
Nah, go
Yeah.
ahead, make it. Do your point. Listen,
Okay.
man. Right now we got open panel.
Oh, okay. Well, because yeah, I've been listening. I didn't come in at the very beginning, but yeah, I've been dealing with this storm over here. So, I've been doing things around here, hoping we didn't lose electric. Had my phone sitting, and I'm enjoying the show. So I just want to first of all say, great job, just on just the creativity, the humor, in a way that and the people that are supporting you. You know I support you, so don't do me. You be fucking with me sometimes like you don't really rock with me. And I'd be like, why?
You always say that, man. Stop
Because you
saying that.
do.
And thank you, Rainy. I appreciate
You know, I don't want you to
appreciate
know
you.
that it's sincere. But you know, I've been fighting and working hard to earn your respect, and maybe one
You
day,
have, my
maybe
goodness, you know what you
maybe
like
one
to
day
do,
I'll get
man.
it. But
Rainy, you know how
um
you do. You
but
always gotta
anyway,
put me in this position.
but I just want to let you know, like I'm just, and I wanted to comment, but I was like, shit, I won't be able to be consistent because that. But I was enjoying the show. Here come
Thank you.
this motherfucker on the panel, and let me just tell you what upset me. What upset me was the fact that, um, and don't take this as any disrespect. It just seemed like she was being given a lot of respect. You know, yes, ma'am. Oh no, we don't want to trip. And I'm just in my mind. I was just like this. Oh, because I'm thinking to myself, all the things that she's been saying over these last few weeks, it was just flashing through my mind. In my personal experiences with her and how dirty they had done you. And when she said, oh, well, you didn't join the trial the second day. Why didn't you? You know, people were supporting you and they got the worst end out of it, and you kind of walked away free. And I'm thinking to myself, so she's straight up there trying to use reverse psychology and plant seeds to your supporters to make it so that way we can think, yeah, she's right. You know, it was so tacky and it was such a weak ass play. It really just infuriated me because of the fact that like they were even trying to pull that off.
Oh yeah.
You
Oh
know what I
yeah.
mean? Coming to you, just even the audacity, like it was the audacity for me. Yeah, that's what I think. It was the
Man.
audacity for me. You know,
Uh,
and just the whole no, don't I know I don't go on hostile panels. Bitch, you is a hostile panel. You come with the hostility. You bring hostility to the panel. So what do you mean you don't want to? Oh no, don't let her up here. It was just the audacity for me. It just seemed like she was calling way too many shots and still, you know, going around acting as if she's the queen. All hell, the queen is in the house. So let's just, bow down and yes, man, we don't want to trigger her. And we don't want to do this. And we want to make sure the environment isn't hostile. And we want to make it fuck that. I feel like the excitement for them is dead at this point. You know how when KB used to drop down to people's chats, it would be like, oh shit, KB in the house. Yeah, he about to hit the link. It's not even an honor anymore. So I just feel like with them, when they hop in the chat, it's like motherfucking Ann.
right. Like
You know what I mean?
people rather they not be in the chat and say the
Right.
truth. They're like, yo, we could do
Exactly.
without them.
Like, okay, and motherfucker, okay. Oh, you QR in the chat. That's where the bullshit started, from you being in everybody's chat on some BS. So now it's
Right.
like, to see you in the chat, it's a disgust. It's like a fuck your clarity, fuck your conversation, fuck your apology. This is me talking. This is me talking.
Hey,
This is
listen, open panel. Feel free to say
Life
whatever
talk
you
with
want,
Rainy.
man.
Yeah, I don't want it to come across as if, because I'm saying it on your panel, then it's like they'll try to tie you and connect you with
Hey,
my
did
opinion.
you hear the video? Sis, Rainy, why did you make a video about Damn D? Come on, man. You know what they
Yeah.
fucking
Oh,
did.
Hey,
and that's
The
Rainy.
something
damage
else
is
I wanted to
done.
talk.
The
That's what I'm
damage is
saying.
done. So
Right.
it's not like anything changes by us having this conversation, because y'all
Yeah.
ain't changed nothing. Y'all
Right.
just basically just did some weird shit. Like, just
Weird.
Hey,
threw
Real weird.
everybody off, basically. That's all.
Hey, and you know what? Also, what I wanted to point out too with Tilda, I heard a snippet. I don't know if I was watching a reaction video or what, because I don't go to any of their channels anymore. But she. Oh yeah, I was watching a reaction video, and she was saying it's for the kids. I know you all were talking about it earlier. All of a sudden, it's for the kids, and we need to. Oh, I was watching. I think it was Miss 504. She was reacting, or somebody was reacting to when Mr. Fair Use was on her panel and all of that. I didn't even hear all of it, but I'm like, all of a sudden it's for the kids. All of a sudden, we need to come together and work together. Why is that, ma'am? when the fuck did we just all of a
All
sudden?
of a sudden.
All of a sudden, huh? It's for the kid. Wait, we ain't talking about no goddamn kid. You mean to tell me all these bitch ass niggas and hoes and sluts and big pussies and musty and you got all this shit that we've been
All of it.
saying. Now all of a sudden you want to throw children in it? Oh, okay. now it's about children and coming together and building. You know, oh, he gonna disrespect on my panel. No, I don't want no disrespect up here. What? You about the most disrespectful motherfucker in this sector. To keep it honest, in my opinion. You know, and I just wanted to say this and I'll hop down. I just really believe that, honestly, this is what I believe. All the day one supporters, we know how we feel about our day ones. I believe all of the day one supporters that were over there supporting KB, that was giving all the super chats, the cash apps, and making the chat fun, you know, they're gone. I really do think that they're gone. I think that the people that are over in the chat now is new people or people that aren't really contributing to the energy to make it lively like it used to be. And the super chats and the cash apps probably not popping the way they were initially. That's why the cash app is in the thumbnail of the YouTube videos. And now it's like, well, it's almost like, well, can we all just get along again? It's about the kids. It's about the you know, and it's been all y'all fucked up. You pushed away your supporters. I know somebody brought that up in the chat. Will T was telling me Will T, he told me he hit a link and it was brought to his attention that someone has been peeping him in my chat.
Oh wow.
You know, so it's just like y'all steadily worried about who's going to whose chat and who watches who, and you disrespecting and coming at the supporters. What the fuck you think? Yes, people are just like tired of it. So now that you've lost true supporters, even though they may get a lot of views, they still have to build from scratch because people are only watching to see the bullshit. But it's the difference between a viewer and a supporter, and they fucked up because fucked over your supporters. And this is why I make sure I make it known to anyone that supports me, man, look, I owe it to you all. And that's why I let you know, sis, got a wrench that I'm a supporter of yours.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? So stop trying to play
as
me
well. I do support you, Rainey. Stop saying that.
Stop trying to play me and shit. You know what I mean? You gave Regina more respect than you gave me in that goddamn Discord.
Oh, come on. Listen to me. Let me clarify that though for the people that don't understand. Well,
maybe I'm low-key salty about that in real life though. I don't know.
No problem. Listen. Let me clarify that. The narrative on me is that I hate Regina so much that I go from panels to panel, and this is the narrative on me.
That's true.
So I don't. That's not what it's ever been with me and that lady. Even if I disagree with her. Yeah. So I'm not going to display that shit that they trying to say that I am, that I've never been. I've never been that. She's always been the way I said she's been though, and we can see it over and over. So her being this way, that's hard to believe when we seen you for 3 to 4 weeks acting a fool, talking about people cancer throat and disease throat, like
clenching niggas by the nuts and so. Yeah, you're right. You're right. You're right. And you make a very valid point, and so I commend you for that, and just even representing what a man. You know, even though you talk your shit, you roast, but just representing what a man, because at the end of the day, you know, they're all about protecting the women per se, but in reality, they're not. You know what I mean? Hey, what's up, Lonnie? The white ears from the streets stood up there and disrespected the shit out of Lonnie. You know, and just I was just joking. I'm not motherfucking no. But what you did this evening was you actually showed that at the end of the day, even though you feel the way you feel and she lied and she ain't shit, you still, as a man, showed a level of respect to that old ass crusty retarded bitch. I mean, what the fuck is her name? Yeah, Regina. So I commend you for that, sis. So just know that I'm a supporter of yours, and I didn't want to talk shit. I didn't want to come out the bushes talking shit because I didn't want you to think like, what the fuck? Where's your Wabbit name? Because I was gonna be.
Yo, listen, I understand
a lifetime of Wabbits. That's what I was gonna be. I was gonna be a motherfucker. This is a lifetime of wabbitry over here, but I couldn't get in the chat. I said, "Fuck it, I'll just enjoy from the bushes," and it helped me get through my evening because I was doing shit around the house. I had to wash my hair again, so you were entertaining me. You know what I mean? And I would come to my phone and look at the chat. Then when I heard her voice, I was like, "Woo! Get off the stage!
Get off the stage!"
Anyway, let me get back in the comments. Thank you for having me upstairs.
I appreciate you. I
I love you.
baby. I love you right back, Wabbit.
Thank you. So now we said it in front of the whole world. So now I'm not
know.
mad about how you treated me like a fucking cigarette butt in the Discord.
You still saying that, man? Later.